Hello everybody, this is Blade Cross EXE, and welcome back to Fate Grand Order's Prisma Codes event. Alright, last episode we defeated the First Lady, and now we get to watch the epilog. Wildflower Blooming in the Breeze. We wore her down, right? Are you the First Lady now, or Chloe? Looks like Chloe's got the advantage. The First Lady's response is disappearing from within her. What? Well, wait a second, Miss Lady. Can you hear me, Chloe? Please, just hang in there a little more. Don't say it like it's nothing. It's not that easy. If Da Vinci and Master's theories are correct, then when the First Lady disappears, the reality marble will vanish too. That means we're running out of time. I confirm that the binding mystic code has been released. Miyu! Never said it actually prefers Miyu. Miyu, you okay? Yes. Thank you for helping Elia. I'm fine now. Please, go to her. Help Chloe. I'm fine. I'm fine, really. You can put me down now. Master? Whew. Thank you too, Sapphire. Miyu. I'm so glad, Miyu. What's the big idea, Elia? If you don't finish me off, you won't win. I'll never give up. I can't give up. It's not about winning or losing, Miss Lady. That's right, it's not. What you're doing isn't about obsession or ideals. It's about atonement. First Lady, you just can't accept it. What you have done is different from Elia's pure feelings. Miyu. Elia, tell her how you feel. What? Me? Yes, tell her everything, honestly, so that it will reach her heart. Got it, Miyu. Miss Lady, I'm always so busy dealing with what's going on around me, so I never thought about saving the world. No, to be honest, I forced myself to think that it had nothing to do with me because those things were far away. But if I was in your place, Miss Lady, if I had such an incredible power that it became my duty to help people who relied on me, I wouldn't know what to do, or who I would choose. I see. But if my friends and family that I love were in danger, then I'd use my magic without hesitation. I use my magic to protect everyone's smiles. Even if it meant that you yourself had to cry. Elia, I'm jealous of you. But at the same time, I think you're foolish. It's like looking at the old me. I couldn't save the friend I cared about. I had to choose between her and the world I chose. The world. I couldn't save my best friend. You sacrificed your friend? Was she a magical girl too? No. She refused to be a magical girl. She became an enemy of the world and brought despair to everyone. That's why I had to stop her myself. I'll never see her again. I couldn't tell her that I was sorry. I don't know about that. Helena? Helena, and Mr. Lion too? Yes, I unfortunately survived, just like the First Lady. No, that's not right. Not only did I fail to become something, I failed to die too. I really fail at everything, don't I? Don't worry, self-depreciation is a habit of hers. Just ignore her. Al, keep your mouth shut. When your battle started for real, the First Lady's familiars ceased to be a threat. It was tough to get to this throne room. The barriers in this castle were too strong, and she can't get in. If me is okay, then let's take the First Lady and go outside. While we move, you can tell me about the girl the First Lady is possessing? Of course, but who is she? Oh. Hello. Eek! Are you the ghost from before? What are you doing here? The echo is probably the one that was wandering around the black wall. After the wall fell, I found her heading for the castle. Wait a minute, First Lady. Do you know her? She looks like she wants to say something to you. It looks like she's really mad. She's trying to tell the First Lady something? But I don't know what she's trying to say. Ruby, can you do something? Just leave it to me. My special ghost medium potion. What? She didn't even ask for permission. Did the ghost really possess her? That was easy. I know it's redundant to say, but the Mystic Code has some crazy functions. Well, Ghost? You dummy! Ow, she just hit me. What was that for? Ow, that really hurt. Oh, the defensive response brought Chloe halfway back too. Who are you? The girl possessing Ilya. I may know her if she's the girl from my dream. Your dream? But it just looks like Ilya and Chloe are brawling. Ilya. I'm calling you a dummy because you're a dummy. The way you're talking. Milla? Is that you? Are you one of the echoes here? Yes, you got a problem with that? It was only for a short while, but I was a magical girl. That's why I have the right to be here. And right now, you're the First Lady. The first magical girl, right? It is her. Milla, are you the First Lady's special friend? That's right, Miyu. I'm a former magical girl who was slain by the First Lady. Wait, but that means you were the first corrupted magical girl. Sister, be quiet. First Lady, you did your best as a magical girl. You gave everything you had to the world so that everyone could be happy. But the harder you worked, the more people's smiles disappeared. You were worn down by the greed and dissatisfaction until you were crying even as you smiled. I didn't think the world was worth saving. I chose you, not the world. Milla, you were here the whole time, Milla? And I just didn't notice? That's right. I'm just a shadowy echo. Without borrowing Ilya's body, I can't maintain consciousness. But I always felt your presence, because this world is the manifestation of your regrets. That's why I always wish I could go beyond the black wall, so that I could bring peace to your heart. Milla, you were the one who opened the ley line outside the reality marble? It wasn't a coincidence that summoned Chloe to this world. Milla, it was your wish. I'm not aware of that, but if I did, I apologize. I caused you a lot of trouble. Then what about my sleepwalking at Chaldea? Was that the First Lady's doing too? No, that was Meb. Meb was using her vast magical energy to open up a ley line. I tried to use that open ley line. I see. The pressure from the First Lady feels like it's about to disappear. At this rate, no matter how much I hold back, she's going to be pushed out. Helena, how are you doing? I don't feel a change yet. But something's already happening in the land of the dead bookshelves. I can feel it through this jewel. The collapsing is probably starting at the lands furthest from the First Lady's castle. So the reality marble can't sustain itself after all. Ilya, Chloe, Miyu, I'm sorry for getting you all caught up in the collapse of the reality marble. There has to be something we can do. No, I don't care what happens to me, but... First Lady, may I take over the reality marble for you? The reality marble? Is that even possible? Unfortunately, I'm serious. This world needed a place for the wounded magical girl to go. It's not a nice way to say this, but it's the same way you need a soldier's home for wounded soldiers. No, forget that example. It makes me think a dangerous antibacterial magical girl might show up. Anyway, First Lady, in order to stop more magical girls from ending up like you, would you let me start over with your first wish? Helena, magical girl of wisdom and mystics. Yes, if that is your true wish, then I will grant it. Thank you, First Lady. I'll do it right this time. The First Lady's magical energy is fading. So is Milla's. Oh no, Milla's going to disappear. Listen, First Lady. You were abandoned and forgotten by the world, and you feel really terribly betrayed. Magical girls aren't witches, and they aren't queens. They don't seek rewards for their miracles. They don't use the magic for themselves. They just put the feelings that well up in their hearts into their spells, for people that they will never know. Otherwise, their possible wishes become curses. Their emotions get trapped in the gaps between worlds and turn into purgatory. And Milla, you... No, First Lady. You've cast enough spells. You can cast them until your throat went hoarse. You read the Book of Magic all the way to the last page. It's true that the new dangers and new enemies will never stop threatening the people. But even so, that's why new magical girls like Elia are born. They're still incomplete magical girls, and maybe you can't totally rely on them. But that's why, in their hands, the future lies within them. A new jewel appeared in Helena's hands. Oh, they're holding hands like lovers. But now you're both back to normal. Yeah, I'm fine. What about you, Chloe? Where am I? Who am I? I don't know. I can't remember any of the wicked things I've done, so you can't ask me to be responsible for them. I think it forced Miu into giving magical energy in a way that violated FCC standards, but it was consensual, so it doesn't count. And no one knows that I used the First Lady's power to make a world where I was the star. And lived a lovey-dovey life with my brother, but then I was accused by the ESRB, Army of Justice, and I turned evil, and I was defeated. Anyway, a lot's happened, but well done, Elia. That's my hero, magical girl. I believed in you. Whoa. I know it's not Chloe's fault, but I think she should be a little more repentant. In a sense, she has the same magical girl power as Elia. That lets her never doubt herself. Her alignment's chaotic, though. Chloe, that's why you can never be the main character. Hey, this is where you're supposed to say, it must have been so hard for you, but you're still lovely. I worked hard, too. Don't you understand that it was only my ironclad self-control that kept the First Lady in check? That's true. Chloe and the First Lady had a very high compatibility. It was only thanks to Chloe's strong mind that she was able to stop the First Lady from assimilating her completely. Right? Right? My heart of justice isn't so bad, is it? It's like, I like fun things. Mischief, my brother, and also being mean to the weak. But I hate sadness more than anything. That was one of the things the First Lady and I couldn't agree on. Yeah, I understand how the First Lady feels if she had possessed me. I wouldn't have thought to hear someone out like that. She acts wicked, but Chloe has the same heart as Elia. That's why it was Milla and Elia who saved her, and also Chloe who played with her. Am I imagining it, or is there a gentle look in Miu's eyes? What, do you see me in a new light or something? Not at all. I'm going to be billing you for the psychological pain I suffered, Edelfeld style. That just means you want money. You Edelfelds are really obsessed with money. That's only Olivia and Reen. Miu is pure and proper ideas about finances. Done making up? Then let's finish this. I have the First Lady's jewel now. If I use it for myself, nothing would change, but if I make the world where wishes can circulate instead of a closed world for just one person... I get it, so you just have to use the jewels for someone else's sake, huh? Yes, that's right. You pick this stuff up fast. If you add Nurseries and Medea's jewels, and the one from MASH, that's 3 of them. And the magical energy flowing through them equally, and we can go back to our own old world. Does that mean we each get to take a jewel? Elia uses one for Miu uses one for me, I use one for Elia. We all face the other person and wish that they'll be able to go home? Is it that easy? That seems too easy. Don't think about it too hard. Let's just focus on going home, Miu. Yeah, if you say so, Elia. Helena, are you staying here? You going to take the First Lady's place and serve as the host to the magical girls who come here? Yes, I'll work the best I can. I'm sure I can find Meb and Nursery Rhymes echoes as well. Also Medea, if she stopped being depressed and cheer up, she'd be good to have around. Indeed. When you say you'll work at something, I know you're going to commit yourself to it for your whole life. But this world's unstable. It'll probably fall apart eventually. Maybe. The end of the world will come someday. And when it does, I'll go to some out-of-the-way world and live in a haunted house with the echoes. That does sound kind of fun. Good luck. Of course, Magic Light, become a great magical girl, okay? I'm a demi-servant. Gabriel, Mash, you are very nice people, so I was scared to bring it up, but you've been fighting for your world for a long time now, and risking your life. I could tell from your conversation with Mr. Romani. You have far more important tasks than I do, but you saved me, Chloe, and Miyu anyway. That's not something you could just do on a whim. Look, Gabriel's smiling like it's a joke again, though. You're suffering more than anyone, but you can still offer to help others. That's the miracle that no magic could ever create. Only someone like that can save the world. Come on, Chloe. You got something to say too, right? I'm sorry for causing you trouble, Mash and Gabriel. You guys have it rough, but don't stress out too much. You can be more polite, Chloe. Jeez. Gabriel, I'm really grateful. I can't even imagine what kind of strong will you need to try and save the world. But you did all this for us anyway. I can really feel your warmth. You can work so hard to fight for others. I'm sure seeing you do that is what saves people. I'm sure that's what gave this world meaning. That's what I think. You're so mature, Miyu. No, I'm just a powerless child. I can't do anything on my own. I'm useless without Sapphire. I don't care if you're a child or a grown-up. I was going to take a student, I'd choose Miyu. Those two probably can't even make a satisfactory cup of tea. Aww. Are you ready, everyone? We'll be going first. Farewell, Helena, Mash, and Gabriel. I don't even know how to thank you. Someday I'll pay you back for this. That would be impossible, Elia. You can barely handle your own problems. Like what underwear wouldn't look embarrassing if a brother sees, or what pudding you'll have for a snack. What? I'm not like you, Chloe. Jeez. You're as fine as you are, Elia. Huh? Yes, Elia. Please just stay who you are. That kind of hurts. Forming a limited dimensional reflection route. Mirror world corridor at maximum deployment. Initiating leakage search to normal world. Alright, time to jump. Look at the jewels and envision your coordinates of your original world, okay? Thank you, Helena, and Mash, and Gabriel. Take care. And the ceiling's complete. Whew! The ley line between us and that reality marble has naturally dissipated, and there's no way to know what was happening there. We can assume that the danger of interference from a parallel world is gone. Unless there's another extraordinary mystic code like Ruby and Sapphire who forced a way into our world. We'll deal with it when it happens. Heh, you're right. We can just be optimistic and treat this thing as a learning experience for dealing with the irregularities. That was a valuable experience for me too. We didn't spend as much time there as we did on our other missions, but it felt very long. I see. Anyway, glad you're both safe. Now that things have been settled, I want to ask you something. Who is that? Huh? Huh? Oh, I end up here. Chloe! So this is Chaldea, huh? It's very modern. A little empty looking, though. Chloe, it's kind of weird that you're just accepting the situation. What's going on here? I'm a little surprised myself. While I was listening to Gabriel and Mash, you see, I thought to myself that your mission in Chaldea sounded like fun. And when I heard that I'd lose the chance to peek at what was going on here, I didn't want to miss it. This might be a little trick I played by the First Lady, but it's her way to pay me back for the use of my body, something like that. This is a trick that's gone too far. Can I assume that you want to be a member of Chaldea? Yes, I do. I'd love to. Are you a servant now, or a magical girl? Don't know. At least I don't think I'm a heroic spirit. I'm actually not much of a magical girl either. I see. Maybe that's why I was the only one who was summoned? Anyway, I can tell this facility's magical energy is keeping me alive. Wouldn't that make me a magical girl type servant? Now there's another strange category. I bet Da Vinci would love it though. He's holding his head with his hands. I thought this was only happened in the manga. But Chloe, what about Elia, Miyu, and the others? Oh, that? Don't worry about that, Mash. The other me made it back to my old world with them. That's the one thing I know for sure. Oh, right. In Chaldea, Gabriel is the only mage and master, right? So let me reintroduce myself to my official master. I'm Chloe von Einsborn. I look forward to working with you, master. But you really don't have an aura of a master. How about Gabriel? Oh right, don't forget to replenish my magical energy. No, you can't. No fair. You can't master all yourself. Being greedy is the first step towards being a corrupted magical girl. That's not the issue. Oh boy, looks like Gabriel just has another headache to deal with. Yeah, you get it, Mash. You get it. Alright, Archer Chloe von Einsburn has been unlocked. Okay, so there we have it. I got everything I wanted out of this event. I got both servants. I got both servants. I got the best craft essences. Now I just gotta continue grinding and get everything from the event shop. Okay, so now that I've done that, let's go ahead and ascend Chloe as much as we can, and then I'll work on getting her bond level up off screen. I was saving these Archer cards for Archer Artoria, so you better be grateful for this. Okay, it doesn't look like I'm going to get her much further in this video, just because I don't have enough materials. But yeah, so that's that, and I'm going to check to see what other missions we have after this. And we will continue with that in the next episode, but we finished the main... But we finished the main quest. Alright, well, sorry for this really long video that was basically just one big cutscene, but that's where we are now. Chloe has joined us at Chaldea, and we will continue with whatever's left next episode. This has been Blade Cross EXE, part of Flash and Blaze Productions. Thank you all so much for watching, and tune in next time. Peace out.